What's going on, guys? Back with part two. As you can see, my face is chapped from the cold weather doing wheelies. Took a couple days off. It's been freezing out here in Florida, but let's get right into it. So we are all buttoned up in here, got it all zip tied down. Quick little recap how to plug the controller in. You got your phase wires that just bolts right into the controller. Plug in your battery. You got your hall sensor, plug that guy in. Let's see, back here running off the battery goes right to the old charge port, so nothing's changed there. And then you have your wires for your on and off switch and your voltmeter and your throttle. Super simple. And what I ended up getting rid of, obviously you got the old half throttle, don't need that no more. Got new grips, don't need those anymore. And you got your brake motor cutoff, definitely don't need those anymore. Slows down my wheelies. The old, what is it, it's like a power bar to plug in those motor wires. That just plugs straight into the controller now, so we don't need that guy. The old power wire comes with the new one, and of course the controller. Huge shout out to Electro&co, man, it turned this little kid's toy into a monster. And again, stock battery, stock motor. All I did was pay 500 bucks for the controller, the grips, and all the stuff up top. And holy cow, this thing is so much fun now. So I should start off by saying stock controller, when I was doing wheelies, you could do about 5 miles an hour, pop it up real easy. And if you dropped it even the slightest bit and you weren't in balance point, that was it. Bike was dropping, you were done, had to start over. Now with this new controller, I'm telling you, you just lean back a little bit, rip the throttle, and it's gonna want to backflip on you. So definitely be careful with it, feel it out. That's what I did. And now I'm ripping, doing like 20-mile-per-hour wheelies, probably go faster, but I'm gonna have to get used to it. So I live out in Florida, I live on the beach, so everything out here is pretty much sand and flat, so I'm just doing wheelies out front of my street. The suspension, it's pretty cheesy, it's a China bike, so I'm not hitting jumps or anything with it because the suspension's way too soft and I'd be bottoming out everywhere. But primarily I'm using it for wheelies, and it is a ton of fun. All right, let's get this thing back together and we'll have some fun on it. All right, here we go. This thing's gonna be wicked. Alright, so if I didn't mention in the last video, this controller that I bought from Electro&co is a 48 volt to 72 volt controller. So it is 72 volt upgrade ready at any moment. Unfortunately, those batteries cost about 800 bucks on the cheap side, so I'm gonna have to hold on just a little bit for that. So my 25 mile per hour wheelies with a purchase of a 72 volt battery, we're talking 30, 35, maybe 40 miles per hour, and I believe with the stock gear setup, with the stock sprockets, it's pretty much capped out at 30 miles per hour as it sits right now. But if I did get a bigger front sprocket, I believe it would increase the mile per hour quite a bit. And same thing with 72 volt. If I threw a 72 volt battery in there, this thing would be screaming, doing 50, 55, maybe even 60 miles per hour. So this thing is definitely no joke, and it's going to be a ton of fun to play with. Alright, we'll get some morning clips. Alright, Alright, we're back with some sunlight. Let's give her a rip. Alright guys, so there's a couple clips, little teasers of what's coming. And if you like this video, let me know. Like, comment, you know the drill. Later on, you know, I'm hoping to upgrade the suspension, get some better brakes for it, maybe even get some supermoto tires if I can find them, and just keep this thing rolling. Eventually maybe get an Insta360 or a GoPro. That way I can slap something on my helmet, take you guys along with me for some new adventures. So if you like this, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you later. Peace.